Hi, my name is Mike Circa, 40 Wolfhill Road, Pasco, Rhode Island. I have concerns about all these issues that have been brought up tonight, but I'd like to speak about well water right now. I'm very concerned about the MTB contaminated water and Invenergy plans to use for the proposed power plant. I was one of the many people in town that have firsthand knowledge of the effects MTB contamination can have on your drinking water supply and your life. We still have no idea what long-term effects for me, my wife, my 2 kids will be from drinking the MTB contaminated water. The area surrounding the well is so contaminated that during the first emergency investigation, over 6 inches of gasoline was found in some wells. Intrusion of some toxic vapors demanded a temporary evacuation of over 200 senior citizens from the nearby elderly home. By then, the toxic MTBE and gasoline plume was nearly 20 acres in size and over 100 feet deep. This makes this MTB contamination at the site one of the largest in the nation and probably the largest in New England. But what really concerns me is how Invenergy claims it will be cleaning the well. In Invenergy's application, they state that the level of MTBE in the water they pump up to the power plant will be less than 50 micrograms per liter, and it will be at 200 micrograms per liter when it leaves the power plant. In 2006, a study by a team of researchers from URI with Pasco Water and DEM's backing did some experiments on the well. They tried to adjust the flow rate of the water to see if the well could produce a level far below the state health department standards of 40 micrograms per liter. Some of the contamination was at a level of 15,000 micrograms per liter. Well, as it turns out, they were able to do so. When they pumped the well at 240 gallons a minute, the level of MTB was between 40 and 50 micrograms per liter. And when they pumped the well at 150 gallons a minute, the level was under 40 micrograms per liter. Now, while those numbers do not support putting the well back online for public use, it does show that the well can produce water with enough volume and at a level of MBTE concentration that fits right into Invenergy's application guidelines. 240 gallons a minute is 450,000 gallons a day. 150 gallons a minute is over 200,000 gallons a day. At these flow rates, the concentration will be below their 55 micrograms per liter without even having to filter the water. As the MTB contamination water leaves the power plant, it will pass through Bartlesville sewage treatment system, which does not treat for MTBE contamination, and discharge directly into Clear River at 200 micrograms per liter. What do all these numbers mean? Well, it tells me that for at least 90% of the year, Invenergy does not and will not filter the water because it is already below their 55 micrograms per liter that they're going to take into their plant. Invenergy claims cleaning the wells equivalent, I believe, Invenergy's proposal of cleaning the wells equivalent to Pasco Water turning the well on and letting it free flow at 240 gallons a minute into Clear River. You might be cleaning up the well, but you're not cleaning the water you take from the well. Invenergy is cycling the water through their power plant and discharging it as industrial waste, diluting it. It's the same amount. It doesn't change. While this might be legal, it's not right. You're literally letting it flow downstream to become someone else's MTB contamination. So the questions I have is, what's Invenergy's intent? Will they clean the water completely, or just to a level so they can dump it as industrial wastewater? Why is Invenergy knowingly using MTB contaminated water and just adding it to the industrial wastewater discharge? They have the ability not to use contaminated water in the first place. Does Invenergy have any flow rates or MTB contamination data on the well in question? And if they do, can they share them with the community? Maybe we could better understand what their proposal is. Why would Invenergy pump MTB contaminated water from the center of Pasco to the power plant, then discharge the same contaminated water, now 4 times concentrated from the power plant, through the sewage system all the way down to Mapleville? Why would Invenergy ever risk contaminating another well in town? Isn't one of the worst MTBE contaminated wells in the country enough? Because Invenergy is knowingly using MTB contaminated water and directly discharging it into the Clear River, will they do an environmental impact study of Clear and Branch River? That's all I have.